Well, we're going to get the reaction to that when we go up to Washington now to hear from the chairman of the Republican Party, Reince Priebus. Mr. Chairman, thank you for coming.
Hey, good
and
morning,
just
Bob.
to add on to that, I want to show you the cover of Newsweek magazine today. They show Romney and Newt Gingrich together there as Roman warriors. Is that what this has come down to?
No, Bob.
Let me just ask you first. Do you think are those their real bodies? Do you think? I mean, have you ever seen Newt Gingrich without his shirt?
No, for the record, no, not
Okay.
at all. But no, this is a primary, and I think primaries are tough. And you're in Florida. Their governor came through a really tough primary. He won. My governor in Wisconsin came through a tough primary. He won. You're going to have Debbie Wasserman Schultz on your show in a few minutes. She led the Hillary Clinton charge against Barack Obama and called him a hypocrite from the very beginning. Look, I think primaries work. I think they make candidates stronger. And I think if you look at American history, you will see that usually winners come out of very tough primaries, and they make these candidates stronger, tougher, and battle-tested. And I think it's great that everyone's talking about the Republicans right now.
But Donald Trump, he's kind of worried about it. You heard what he just said. He said, he thinks they're cannibalizing each other. You think that's going to all come out okay?
Well, the history shows, Bob, that tough primaries and a little bit of drama are a good thing for the challenging party. Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, they killed each other through June, and guess what? He won pretty easily. I think the evidence is there. I think it's good for America. And in the end, in a few months, this is all going to be ancient history, and we're going to talk about our own little Captain Scatino, which is President Obama, who's abandoning the ship here in the United States and is more interested in campaigning than doing his job as president.
What did you just say? What did you call President Obama?
I called him Captain Scatino, the captain that fled the ship in Italy. That's our own president, who's fleeing the American people and not doing his job and running around the country and campaigning. You made me think of it with the ships behind you, Bob.
I see what you're saying. So, but what you're saying is you think that somehow this is going to strengthen the party. It's not going to hurt it in any way. Don't you think that you run the risk of seeing some of these things that Republicans are saying about each other showing up in Barack Obama's campaign ads come fall?
Hillary Clinton had a famous ad that she used against Barack Obama, the 3 a.m. call. You might remember that, and that was the ad that Hillary Clinton put out there and said, who do you want to answer the phone at 3 a.m.? Devastating ad against Barack Obama. Well, we tried to use it against Barack Obama. It didn't work out. Look, in the end, this is going to be a referendum on Barack Obama. Did he fulfill the promises that he made to the American people? Did he live up to the standards that Barack Obama set for himself? Unemployment, jobs, the debt, the deficit? The answer to all those questions is no. He's been a miserable failure. And that is going to be what this election is about. And I think that as a referendum on this president and where we are in this country, he loses every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
You saw Sarah Palin's Facebook posting where she says this is not Gingrich versus Romney, it's the Republican establishment versus the Tea Party. Is that how you see it?
I don't see it that way, but I do think that she taps into a good point, which is that people are angry. They're angry with Washington. They're angry in many ways with both parties, and that we know we have to get serious about our debt and our deficits in this country. And when Paul Ryan and the Republicans come out with an entitlement reform package that actually put something adult on the table to talk about, he gets vilified. So I think people are frustrated and upset, and they want a president and leader that makes promises and keeps promises. That is what America is hungry for here today.
Do you think Mitt Romney is an honorable man? Newt Gingrich is throwing some pretty heavy charges at him, saying he's too dishonest to be president.
Well, when Hillary Clinton called Barack Obama a hypocrite, and when Obama said that Hillary Clinton didn't have the moral fiber to lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier, you see what happened. Hillary is now the Secretary of State. Barack Obama is the president. I think primaries are tough. And do I believe that as much as possible our candidates should follow Reagan's 11th commandment? Absolutely. But I also know that in the end, our party is going to come together. We're going to get serious about defeating Barack Obama, and we're going to work on saving America and making him a one-term president. That's what this is all about.
Well, I do want to give you an opportunity to say he's a man of integrity, if you'd like to say that.
Of course I think he's a man of integrity. I think all of our candidates are men of integrity. And I think in the end, though, we've got a president who has to do a better job at keeping the promises he makes to the American people. I mean, that's where the evidence is. The proof is in the pudding there. He's the one that made these promises, and he's the one that didn't keep them. And that's what this election is going to be about.
All right, Mr. Chairman. Well, we want to thank you for being with us this morning and giving us your side of it.